Hey, hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. It is Saturday and it is cold. We have a cup of hot tea and we are going to catch up with some Amber Lynn. She uploaded a video a little bit earlier today. She is keeping to her every other day schedule so far, so that's good. We're halfway through the month almost here, and she's keeping to it. But today's video, lying about my weight. I'm so mad at myself. And an earthquake happened. And it's going to be a vlog. Titles like this are typically a little clickbaity. People will say something in the comments or on Instagram saying, you're lying about your weight, you're really 570, you're the heaviest you've ever been. And that's usually what these titles are, because she'll be addressing that typically, but we'll see. Maybe she is lying about her weight. Maybe she's, I don't know, taken the scale audio from a different video and put it in place of what it actually said. I don't know. But she's mad at herself for some reason, and an earthquake happened. And so there's a lot of fracking in the Oklahoma area, and that's typically what causes the seismic activity, but we'll see what that is. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alrighty, if you are new here, first of all, welcome. And secondly, I do speed Amber Lynn up to 1.25 speed because she does speak a little too slowly for me. So, that being said, we do not have the bathroom ceiling as our starting point. So we are not starting with a weigh-in today on this one. Huh.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So I know you guys are used to me starting with a weigh-in, but I already did
We are
my weigh-in for today. The video is already up. It's the video where I walked a mile, and today's the same day. But I just wanted to come on here just really quickly because I went and I looked at the comments, and you guys are so amazing. Like, thank you guys so much for the support. Like, you guys are just as proud of me that I am for myself. And my mom.
Wait, your mom?
Super proud of me. Like, it's just so amazing because.
Proud of you for what? For the weight loss or walking a mile? I mean, both are great. Good job. But I'm surprised the comments are positive. We don't often see that on Amber Lynn's video. She doesn't get a lot of positive support on her videos, but I'm glad that she is, and she's seeing it, and hopefully that will keep her motivated to keep doing well and doing better for herself. Because typically she doesn't get a lot of positivity on her videos, and that typically makes her stop reading the comments.
During my walk, actually in the middle of it, I sent her a picture because it just looked so pretty out. And I was like, Mom, I'm doing my freaking mile. Because I told her about it a few days ago, how I've been thinking about it.
So I remembered a couple of years ago, or was it last year? 2 years ago, 2021, I think, because I found the video in my playlist. I'll put a link up here to it if I remember. She set a goal for herself to walk a mile, and she was going to go a little bit more each day. So she tried this 2 years ago, and she's been able to do it. Granted, she was taking breaks. She didn't say she wasn't going to take breaks, but she did walk a mile eventually while walking Twinkie. So at her size, that is an accomplishment. I'll absolutely give her that. Absolutely.
Doing it. And I don't know, like I was feeling like I didn't want to fail and I was afraid that I actually couldn't do it, and I could. A lot of people are asking me about the app that I used. It's called Map My Walk, and on it there's sirens.
Oh, yep, that's on hers. Okay.
So with this app, not sponsored by the way. I sound sponsored because I'm like trying to tell you guys get it. No, but with this app, there's a built-in GPS. Well, your phone has the GPS, but the only way you can track like how far you walk is with the GPS. I know there's those conspiracy theorists who think that I actually didn't do the walk. I saw a comment where someone's like, all you did was like swing your phone around. Don't work that way because it follows the GPS. And then like when you're done.
Yeah, I think this is the app where if you're like riding or walking, you can actually see your path on a map, and it shows you your actual path of walking through wherever you've walked through your city or whatever.
The walk, it shows like the little map part, like where you
Right.
walked, and you can like add a picture, you can add your thoughts and your notes. And I just wrote that me and Twinkie had a wonderful time. I definitely recommend the app because without it, I would have never known how far a mile was. And now I know exactly the route I took, so I don't even need the app next time. But I'm gonna want to use the app because I feel like since I did the mile in 52 minutes, I feel like I could do it like quicker next time.
Well, sure. I mean, if Twinkie has to stop and sniff and pee less. Oh, next day, are we getting a weigh in?
Hello, guys. It is January 12th. Good morning. Good morning. My body
Okay, that is yesterday. This is Friday. January 12th is Friday.
feels like it was hit. Normally, people say hit by a semi truck, but I feel like it was hit by a toy car because I do feel that walk from yesterday. It's nothing insane, but my body feels it.
What, does it feel like you stubbed your toe? I mean, a toy car.
If you hear that water dripping, it's because we have to lightly have the faucet dripping because it's so cold here, freezing temperatures. So it's to prevent the pipes from like freezing, I guess. I don't know. I just got an email
Keeping water moving through the pipes helps keep them from freezing.
about it from the apartment complex, so I'm just listening to them. It's time to weigh in.
Hello, it's ready.
Stepping on.
509.6 pounds.
509.6! Yay! We're out of the 510s. Now we're in the single digits. All right, 509 point.
She always makes her nines really weird. Is this what she's lying about? What is she lying about? Well, I guess if I keep watching, we'll find out.
6. I wrote that so sloppy because I was looking at it through the camera. Let's not do that again. Yesterday was an on track day. So I feel like soon I'm going to explain to you guys like what does on track look like for me versus off track. I've kind of just been like
I was getting ready to say, I still want to know what constitutes an on track day versus an off track day, because maybe there's something specific that she can track or change to keep track of that instead of saying on track or off track. Because if there's multiple factors, well, what was off on that day that she didn't want to have be off? What did she feel like she could have done better? And would it really have been so awful, whatever it was, that made her feel like she was off track?
in that because I know it's going to be confusing to a lot of people, but it makes sense in my head. But as of right now, if I can sit here and say yesterday, I am proud of yesterday, then that's what makes it an on track day for me. But if I sit here and I go, not so proud of the choices I made yesterday, that's what's going to make me have an off track day. Y'all, I'm freezing and I'm about to take Twinkie out. So today we have a turtleneck and
Because it was cold yesterday. It was cold in my area yesterday. It dropped 20 degrees in like 2 hours
I'm going to put on my jacket.
Fahrenheit.
So a lot of people got snow, and thankfully we did not get snow. But the snow is coming.
We got
it
ice.
in my bones. It is so cold out there. Like yesterday when I did my walk, it was just like, I would say it was like 57 degrees, which felt really good. Now it's way below freezing. So thank you.
Yeah, it was 45 degrees here, and then it dropped to like 20 degrees in like 3 hours. It was 25 degrees in 2 hours after that. Fahrenheit again.
Buddies. Now that I've been awake and doing things, when I took Twinkie out earlier, just a few hours ago, I think like being up and like moving my body made me feel so much better. Now I don't feel like I was hit by a toy truck. Actually, just feel good. So, yay. I just wanted to answer this because I've been seeing it like float around. People are saying that my weigh-ins are fake and that there's a lot of editing to them. I do edit my videos a lot. That's why you guys constantly see like cuts. Like I literally just did one there, and then I did one there, and there. It's how I've always edited my videos.
Okay, we're seeing the jump cuts. We know you have a lot of jump cuts in your videos.
And the reason why, like specifically, the weigh-in videos are like that is because there is a lot of dead air. I'm sitting there waiting for it to turn on, and then in between hello and it's ready, there's like 5 seconds of just like dead air. I just take it away. And then when I step on the scale, it takes another 5 seconds for it to finally read my weight. So I just take that out as well. The weigh-ins are 100% authentic. They're real. I don't know how I can fake a weigh-in. I know that that's like a hot thing in this.
Well, I did give an example when I first started the video. She could have the audio from the scale when it gave her a smaller number last year or whatever, and put that audio in instead. That would really kind of be the only way with this. Goodness, excuse me. That would really be the only way with the actual audio of the scale saying the number. That should be able to do that, really.
section of YouTube is that people think that me and Chantel both fake our weigh-ins. I highly doubt she's doing it because she's being blamed for the very same thing I'm doing, which I have never done that. And I never will do that. That's too much. And honestly, that would just be hurting me. And it would be hurting the people who support me and the people who are watching me to see me succeed. Yeah, the only reason why there's tons of cuts is just because that's the way that I edit. I edit every single scene that I film.
Yeah, to be fair, she's absolutely right there. If she's lying about her weight and weigh-ins, the only person she's really hurting is herself and her own success and sabotaging her own goals. And the people that do still really support her would no longer trust her. There are a lot of people that already think Amberlynn lies about every single thing. I think she does lie about some stuff, but I try to believe her until I have a reason not to on specific topics, unless I have proof otherwise. So I haven't seen a reason with these weigh-ins, with the scale telling us the number, to not believe the number the scale is reading.
Just like that. Honestly, the reason why I don't show myself when I am stepping on the scale is because I weigh myself naked. I feel like once I get to like 490, I will just step on the scale with some clothes on, call it a day, show you guys. Maybe I'll have my mom film it or something, just because it's not that I want to like prove myself to people. It's just, it makes me sad that people actually think that I would lie about something as silly as that, because if that was the case, I would make myself a lot smaller than in the 500s. I can tell you that right now. I just think.
Well, but we can tell that you're not out of the 500s yet. But she has lied about her weight before, several years ago. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that she would lie about her weight.
Beyond silly that there's always just this rumor that I'm faking my weigh-ins, and I've never done that, but it's been like an ongoing thing for, I don't know, at least 6 years, and I'm just like, there's never been a reason that I would ever do that. Like, that's wild.
Because she did lie about her weight at one point, if I remember correctly. I'll have to look it up and see. And if I can find it, I will put it in here. And if not, then I won't. Or I'll have a blurb saying that I couldn't find anything.
Y'all, I'm in the dark right now. It does not matter what I look like, but there was just an earthquake. Okay, so I was sitting here and I heard like a loud noise, and all of a sudden I felt shaking, like it was like wobbly, and I was like, am I tripping? Like, did someone like hit the building? And then I was like, oh, I'm in Oklahoma. There's a freaking tornado. That is like where my brain went. But then I was like, but I don't hear a tornado. Like, it was all so confusing, but it was an earthquake. It was a 4.4 magnitude earthquake. It's giving California. Like, I've been in a couple earthquakes. I haven't been in one since I lived in California, and that was literally like when I was 18, and I'm 33 now. So, wasn't expecting that this winter.
So if you didn't know this, you can go to the USGS website and look at earthquakes anywhere in the world. And there was an earthquake that was 4.3 in Oklahoma on January 12th. And it seems like there were a couple more in Oklahoma on the 12th and the 13th.
You guys, I
we
have
have like
flopped so hard today when it comes to my eating. I have not been on track, and I fought it all day. I purposely, I used to say sitting with the discomfort a lot. I'm sure you guys remember that. I
yeah, we
sat with it
remember.
hard. Like, there were moments where it was so uncomfortable and it just gave me so much anxiety. Like, being a food addict is rough. Sometimes like the craving or the urge is so powerful that, like, if you don't get it, you just feel like you're gonna go crazy a little bit, like you're gonna go mad. I know for me, like, when I do sit with the discomfort, sometimes it gets really emotional for me. I know that I was triggered today massively. I just wanted to numb myself. Very much like emotional eating, not having to think about like reality a little bit, not having to think about like emotions and how I'm feeling. And I've been.
So I wanted to let her talk for a little bit there. So it sounds like maybe she's having issues again with the breakup and she's feeling lonely. It is winter, it's getting cold, she's home by herself, going to be probably more. Her mom's probably not going to be going out as much, and Amberlynn's going to be here by herself more. So she's probably going to be reflecting more on that relationship. And she did say in the last video, I think it was the last video, that she lost someone close to her. I don't think she meant death. I think she meant that whoever this person was that she's maybe been talking to, or this her best friend in the whole wide world possibly, is no longer in contact with her. That's my guess. Somebody that she was talking to is no longer talking to her is my best guess on that. Um, so she's probably going to be going through a lot of emotions that she doesn't want to feel as she turns to food or Delta 8.
Trying to do the Lego and trying to just like distract
Excuse me,
myself super
sorry.
hard in that way. And it's like I was able to successfully for hours, like just deal with like the urges to mess up and just like eat. But I don't know what happened. I ended up caving and I failed. And that makes me really sad. Because I feel like I'm letting myself down. I feel like I'm letting you guys down. But like I have to be realistic with myself. And I know that every single day we aren't gonna see a little heart in the corner of my calendar because it's
Right.
not realistic at all. It's like I would love to just wake up and be perfect. I would love to just wake up and be like, I'm never gonna make mistakes again, and I'm never gonna overeat again. I'm never gonna order takeout again. But it's just like not realistic. I'm not always gonna have a little heart in the corner. It's like seeing so many of them consecutively inspires me and makes me realize that I can do this. And I know that as long as I have more good days than bad days, then that's progress, right? But it's moments like this where I'm just like, dang, like the guilt is real. I wish I can go back in time and still sit with the discomfort, even though it was super uncomfortable. It gets painful almost. Like I just don't know how to explain it. Like you only understand it if you've been through it. And it just gets really, really, really freaking hard. And sometimes I'm strong, sometimes I'm powerful. I don't know. I'm just not happy with myself right now. And I just wanted to like kind of just talk about how I was feeling. And my next weigh-in is not going to be cute. I know it's not. I was doing so good and I was losing weight almost every weigh-in, and I know that I'm going to weigh in tomorrow and there's going to be a weight gain, and I'm not looking forward to seeing that. But I'm hoping that
So, did she binge? Is that what she did? Because, or did she just cave in and like order some takeout? Um, it it almost sounds like that she's depriving herself a lot. Like she's like, no, I'm not gonna have X because it's, not good for me, or I can't have this. And that's where Amberlynn gets into trouble. Even people that don't have a binge eating disorder will still binge on something if they've deprived themselves of it and tell themselves they can't have it. They get to the point to where they want it so badly that they just go crazy on it. They'll eat a whole package of Oreos instead of having like one or two every few days or something, because they're like, oh no, I can't have it, I can't have it. And then they'll just go nuts on it. And that sounds like something that Amber Lynn did, possibly the way she's talking about it here. Um, so I still do think Amber Lynn does have binge eating disorder. I think she's just been doing much better at handling it. But if she doesn't let herself have little things periodically, she's going to have more moments like this. That she's going to deprive herself, deprive herself, deprive herself, and then go crazy. And then she feels bad. And then she's like, oh, well, I can't do this. And then she just goes off the rails and gives up completely. So if she would allow herself to have whatever it is she says she can't have, let's say takeout, maybe. She's like, oh no, I can't order this takeout, can't order this takeout. If she would maybe set aside, okay, I'm going to order takeout on Wednesday and Friday, or my mom is coming over on this day and we're going to go out to dinner on these days. Then she could have something to look forward to, and that would be whatever her takeout is for that day, whatever the not cooking food at home is, would be those moments. And then she wouldn't be at home going, oh no, I can't have this. She's like, oh, well, I'm going to have that tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and have this today and cook this at home. So I think she could find little workarounds to have her head be in a better space where she can have these things that she's depriving herself of while also still feeling on track.
it'll motivate me to like do better, be better. And I don't want to let, one night, one slip up ruin, my progress.
What was the slip up though? My best guess is she maybe binged on something, and but she's not using the word binge.
Okay, guys, so the rest of this vlog is just a bunch of Lego talk, and I'm just warning you because I know a lot
I'm
of people
alright with
don't
that.
really
Love
care for the
Lego.
Lego bits. So that's why I try to just add like little tiny bits and pieces of my Lego talk in each vlog because there's also people who really do enjoy it. But I did talk a lot about a couple Legos in this video, so I wanted to put it all in the end for the people who do enjoy it. So I hope that you do enjoy. I know I did. So I finished the Lego I was doing. So this is what it
Oh.
looks like here. The back of it looks like that because there's like spots where
hang
you
it
can
up.
hang it on the wall, which is pretty neat. I might just put it on my bookshelf. This one was
That's really cute. I actually really like that. Looks like a more simpler design of it. I like it. I need to put my bonsai tree together.
super easy and super fun. I've definitely been using Legos as a distraction. So now I'm gonna go choose the
Good.
next one I'm gonna do.
I use it to relax.
Asking where Astro Boy was from. I actually got him from Amazon. It is a little pricey. He's like $80. I get all of my Legos or knockoff Legos, if you will, from Amazon. But some brands are very pricey. But it was worth it because it's really sturdy. It's nice. It's made well. Okay, guys, so my option is a black car, a robot bear, modern art, or a Polaroid camera. And I know exactly which one I want. Try
Modern
to
art.
guess.
Modern
If you
art.
said car, you are wrong. I chose modern art. It looks so fun.
Look at that,
All
I'm
guys,
right. What do I win? What's my prize?
I'm about to start my next Lego. Bag 1 complete. Bag 2 is complete. Third bag is now complete. Okay, so bag 4 is now complete. Bag 5 is now completed. Sixth bag is finished. Okay, so bag 7, which was the last bag, is complete. So now I'm going to take all these and build the art. All right, so here it is. It's supposed to be modern art, and it's like a face. Here's the mouth, the eyes. But since there was several options of what modern art to make, there's like all these extra pieces. So I think I'm going to use a couple of them and just kind of edit this. Okay, so I changed a few pieces, and I don't know what it was, but I really wanted to use these guys. So I definitely had to make room for those. But there it is. I could not stop doing this one. Like, I genuinely found this one to be...
Yeah, she finished this one quick. One day. I don't know how many pieces it is, though.
one of the most fun ones that I've done recently. I hope that you guys enjoyed my little Lego talk or my vlog in general, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Alrighty. Well, that was that. I do enjoy the Lego stuff because I love Lego. I've built several myself, and I still want that Rivendell one. Amber's going to have good days and bad days. And I think it's going to be a mental game for her primarily to not get too down on herself if she does have off days. It does sound like that she possibly binged the day before because she was depriving herself of things, and she probably ordered some takeout because from the groceries that we've seen, she doesn't have a lot of stuff in the house that she could binge on. So that's my best guess. Again, it's just a guess on my part. We really don't know because she didn't tell us. Just said that she was sitting in discomfort, this, and this, and says she doesn't have a lot of food in the house that we know of because she hasn't. I mean, she could have had a grocery delivery, of course, but it was probably takeout and probably a lot of it of some sort. Like the episode of like 3,000 calories with McDonald's we've seen previously. It was probably Jack in the Box with jalapeno poppers and curly fries. So I don't know. Weight loss is not linear. I think everybody that's tried to lose weight knows that. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days, you're going to have fluctuations. And all you can do is just look forward to the next day, try to figure out why whatever you did the day before that wasn't great, possibly, why, and try to make it better. And if it was something like, I didn't let myself have X because it was bad for me or whatever, I ended up binging on it one night, and like the example I gave, I don't want to have sweets, so I'm not going to eat these cookies. So instead of letting yourself have like one cookie or something, you eat the entire pack of cookies because you're depriving yourself. And that seems like something that Amberlynn has done in the past and could be what happened in this case, just not with cookies. So anyway, that is all I have for that one. I've blathered on enough. It's time for dinner for me. It's 6:30 p.m. We're gonna get some dinner. We're gonna edit this and get it uploaded, and I might stream some video games tonight. So I hope you all have an amazing weekend. If you're in the US and you're off work on Monday for MLK Day, I hope you enjoy it. And until next time, be safe and take care.